And we are back for another great episode. Gosh, what great episode awaits us today? Well, actually, a decent one. Episode 5, The Magician's Left Hand, is a somewhat Fujiko-centered episode, in that Fujiko plays a huge role in it, but Lupin is still there for the majority of the story, as well as this little magician shit. Ooh, how misogynistic, am I right? Ooh. Anyways, the story starts off with one of those little start with the end of the story, then show us how we got there things, which starts the episode off quite nicely. One of the odd things I've noticed about a lot of the Blue Jacket episodes is that the little pre-intro bits of the episode, you know, the very beginning that plays before the theme song that's meant to kind of hook you in, yeah, well, sometimes they're really uneventful and random and lead up to nothing meaningful or interesting. Well, this one isn't so, and we're treated to a scene of Lupin rushing in only to find himself too late and Fujiko gets shot with a bunch of flaming arrows. So, take that, feminists, you cunts. So, anywhoos, the tale of this episode is that Fujiko has met a young magician's apprentice, Luca, who works at a famous carnival. What makes this stringy little twat so important is that the carnival's owner and world-famous magician, some guy, what's his name, has recently stopped being alive. Before his death, he gave Luca a book full of his magic recipes, which I can only assume, based on the content of the episode, were either the instructions on how to perform his magic tricks or possibly a compilation of opium recipes. I don't know. Anyways, the magician's son is now in charge of the circus, and he's secretly envious and spiteful that his father left his opium recipes to some little dick kid. To make it worse on Luca, the rest of the carnies are openly spiteful to him, as they feel that not only does he not pull his weight enough, but he's also holding back on giving them the magic recipes that could help make the carnival great again. Fujiko, as if I'm spoiling anything by saying this, was naturally seducing Luca to get her own hands on the recipes, which she succeeds in doing along with her cohort, the magician's son. Forcing Luca to hand over one of the recipes, God, this really sounds like something that people addicted to opiates would do, but whatever. More problems arise, however, when Luca and Lupin learn that Fujiko is the one that would be performing the trick and not the magician's son as Luca had planned. This is because the recipe Luca handed over was, in fact, a recipe designed to kill the magician attempting to pull it off. Okay, seriously, are we sure that this isn't a fucking drug thing and not a magic thing? Just... Yeah, so the day is saved in the end, and the bad guy gets his dues and all that. As an episode, it's pretty good. The fact that Fujiko isn't the center of the storytelling actually adds a lot to it, and the writers did a very good job of making her unseen, but always known. Lupin and Jigen go on sort of a detective-style little mission to try and unravel the mystery surrounding just what the fuck is going on. The answers, of course, are all pretty obvious to the viewer, but I guess it's kinda like Scooby-Doo. It's about the adventure and not the destination. Fujiko makes a great self-centered anti-hero, and to the episode's credit, it does a great job conveying Luca as a well-meaning kid who is just caught up in the crossfire of lies and malcontent, while trying to get over the death of his hero, the magician that he has been led to believe he had caused the death of. It's honestly the character of Fujiko at her best, and it really proves that the new writers know exactly which notes to hit when dealing with each character. The villain is a bit lackluster and boring, but overall it's a really exciting episode, even if the whole mystery is pretty obvious at first glance. I gotta give it 5 out of 5 Lupins. Remember to keep watching my shitty videos and check out the description if you want a link to all those wonderful Blue Jacket episodes. Until next time, my fine feathered cunt.